Greetings, beloved beings of light. Hope this video finds you most well and blessed on this powerful day. It's the 9th of December. Just wanted to give you a few updates and some of the new things we are offering, my queen and I, to all of you through our Patreon page and our YouTube memberships. And be sure to stick around to the end of this video. I'll put a clip of my sacred Condor's latest guided meditation, so you can take in the energy of her divine feminine goddess voice. Her voice is very calming, calms the nervous system, and it's the voice of the Magdalene, the Gaian energy. Our little kitty is being very silly. She crawled under the covers here next to me and is trying to get my leg. She is very cute. My queen, spoiled little girl here, Moxie Beans. So part of this purpose of putting this video out for all of you today is I wanted to transmit the energy to all of you. Let you all know, all of our starseed earth angelics of the 144. My queen and I want to let you all know that we're very proud of you. We're very proud of each and every one of you for all that you've been through and for hanging in there with us through these most challenging, difficult times. I know many of you have suffered very much through this great mission that we're on Pachamama here. I want to show you the little kitty here. She is so cute. Kiki. Come on. Come on, she. Look at these little cutie beans. I want the world to see you, you little cutie boys. You little cutie boos. She is so cute. She's so spoiled. This is Moxie. My queen calls her little Kiki Beans. Little Kiki Beans, right, little angel? She is so cute. She is ornery, this one. You gonna say something to our people? So yes, she wanted to show herself. You know, she's very, she has a lot of moxie, this one. So we wanted to say we're very proud of you for sticking this through, for coming on this mission. We're very grateful for each and every one of you that have come on this mission of planetary liberation, and we're very grateful for all of you that have supported us over these years. Many of you have been supporting us financially, spiritually, energetically, all these things, and we're very grateful for all of you that have hung in there with us through these difficult, challenging times. We know many of you have suffered greatly, and our people have suffered enough. That's why this part of this energy of this video is to let you all know we're very close to our freedom, to our liberation, to, we say, the flipping the switch into the benevolent timeline. We are on the benevolent timelines, but we're still dealing with these interference patterns, and we're very close to holding the code, holding the resonance of our new earth energies. We are holding, anchoring 5D. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're very close. We feel like any moment, any day now, that the switch is going to be flipped, and this means many things, and part of it is freeing our people from all the slavery systems, and this is going to begin with the debt slavery system we call the Babylonian debt slavery system. And part of this, we've been putting on our website about Jasara and Nasara, about the quantum financial system. So you can find that link below the video. It's primedisclosure.com/Gesara, Gesara. And these are the benevolent system. This is part of the revaluation of all the currencies, the global currencies, such as the Iraqi dinar, the Vietnamese, the Vietnam dong, the Zim. Many of our people are holding the Zims. This is like a certificate for our humanitarian efforts. So we want you all to know that we're very close to this RV happening, what we call Nasara, Jasara. Nasara is United States, freedom from debt slavery, freedom from all debt. This is a debt jubilee, and Jasara is global. This is the global system to free humanity from this system. And this is also linked, the quantum financial system, to the med beds. We talk about this now. Our divine sister of the light put out, her name's Sky Prince, S-K-Y-E. She's in Australia, working with the Earth Alliance and the White Hats. Supposedly she's supposed to stream on December 17th through her channel, through her networks, her experience in a med bed, one of these med beds of the Earth Alliance. So we'll see, as long as this timeline can hold together. The dark's still fighting. My last several days, they've been going after my throat chakra. I don't know if you noticed, I've been losing my voice a little bit, but they cannot stop us, brothers and sisters. I still show up every day for all of you, don't I? No matter what they throw at us. And part of that is I'm a grand earth trine. In my astrology, I came in through the 5-10-73. So I anchor in. Came in through the divine goddess portal, the divine feminine of the 5-10, May 10-73, 5 elements, 10 organs. This is part of our Eastern medicine. The 5 elements, 10 organs, 10-10 portal. It's the same portal that Sri Yukteswar of our Kriya Yoga lineage came through, 5-10. And Guru Raj, who wrote the book Babaji. Babaji is the avatar that brought Kriya Yoga. Kriya is a rainbow body practice of the Hindu. In our Tibetan Buddhism, we call Jalus, rainbow body. In the Essenes, the code of many colors. The Egyptian, the body of Ra. All these ancient cultures, spiritual traditions have their own form, their own practices to attain the light body we call rainbow body. This is rainbow body, Guru Rinpoche of the Tibetan Buddhism lineage. In Zen Buddhism, we call the indestructible diamond body or diamond mind. Hoi Nung wrote the Diamond Sutra, saying that the mind is indestructible like the diamond. It's eternal. It's the mind of Buddha, the awakened mind. So also I want to let you all know, starting tomorrow, today, yesterday, whenever you're watching this video, Sunday the 10th, my Sacred Condor on Patreon, and we'll be releasing this through YouTube membership. She's going to do a weekly New Earth Ascension report. This is going to include like astrology of the week. She might pull a tarot. We'll channel our 12D monadic self. This is where my queen and I came from, 12D Venus, for this great mission. And we connect with our star lineages. Her and I come from the Venusian races, the Lyran, the Andromedan, the Pleiadian, Vulcan, Elven, many races. We come together. This higher self is one with all these, our star nations, our star races. So we'll be bringing in information from that, many different things. Each week will be, she might do a ceremony or meditation. And this will be released on Patreon. We're going to try to do this every Sunday. So tomorrow will be the first, this filming, depending on when I have a time to edit this video and upload it, which will be the 10th for this week ahead. And sometime on the 10th. So this will be part of the benefits of signing up for Patreon or YouTube memberships. We prefer Patreon. They take less commission. Patreon takes about 15%. YouTube takes about 30% of all super thanks donations and memberships, but we appreciate anyway. I know some people can only donate through YouTube. Some have problems on Patreon. Some like to send the donations, but just wanted to put this out. We lost over the last couple months many of our patrons. Our information's being suppressed on YouTube. We're getting less views over the last couple months. So less views means less monetization. So this is an effort for us to help continue doing our work, to help continue bringing. Ultimately, most important is our daily transmission. So for us to be able to continue doing the daily transmissions, we're going to offer more value to Patreon to help fund, to pay our our monthly bills. Now YouTube could potentially, but we'd need to get about 10 times the views we're getting on YouTube to be able to pay our monthly, living expenses, we might say. So to help with that, if you can't afford a $5 a month membership on Patreon or YouTube membership, what would help us greatly is if you could share the videos. We say every like, every comment. Sharing is the most important. That gets with the algorithms and YouTube's AI, whatever they're doing. They say sharing, if you click the little button that says share underneath and share to social media such as Facebook, X, Twitter, whatever it is, all these things would help us out greatly, because the more views we get, the more money we make. And it's very strange. We were getting more views when we had 10,000 subscribers than we do now with 33,000. But, that's all part of the manipulation system and, keeping us, in the struggle, of trying to make ends meet. So we're all in the same boat, we're all making our way through these challenging times. We didn't know how expensive it was going to be on the new earth. So just kidding. But, after this, what I call the post-apocalyptic shambemic, I got to be careful what I say so I don't get any community strikes, because, they locked us out of one of our YouTube channels. So I had to create a new, Council of Nine. It was one of our channels when we got hacked a couple months ago. They even hacked into Patreon, locked us out of there. And of course, Patreon dropped their phone support right when that happened. So that was chaotic, November was a crazy month. October and November, many challenges came up, but we keep pushing through, being a grand earth trying, my sacred Condor could talk a lot more about that. She's a much better astrologer than I am. My astrology skills, it's not one of my arts that I master. My queen is much better, and Mama Bear, my queen's mother, is a master astrologer, so she teaches us a lot. And she's the one that told me, reading my chart, of course, Mama Bear, that was protecting my queen before I could come out here, she had to read my charts and make sure that I would be a right match for my sacred Condor. And she saw that in my chart, my queen and I are both Leo rising. I came in at 1:12 p.m. on 5/10/73. If you want to read my charts, learn more about who the gold white eagle is, you can do that. But a grand earth trine, it's the triangle, it's the trident, the most stable structure. And being Taurian, it's like I don't stop. Those of you that have been following this channel know every day I show up. Every day I put out energy, put out knowledge, put out gnosis for our people, for this great mission. So we're very grateful for all of you that stuck through this with us. I know it's been a great challenge, through these times. So also what we offer, I'm going to try to wrap this up within the next 10 minutes. I want to talk about a couple more things, but for that $5 a month, starting at $5 a month on Patreon, you get our weekly guided meditation. Either we do a guided meditation, my queen or I, or both of us, do a special transmission or a teaching, a spiritual teaching, and we have all our teachings archived on there. I've taught everything from Qigong to shamanic spiritual practices, healing arts, some Neigong, some Dharma talks, many different things. So you get that. You get, we're going to be doing the weekly New Earth Ascension transmission. My Sacred Condor will be doing that. We also have at the end of the month, now this is all on Patreon and YouTube memberships, but like I said, we prefer Patreon, perform. So we'll do that, and at the end of the month we have a distance remote healing ceremony that my queen and I do. We invite all of you, and this is remote, this is through the etheric. This is something, it's a sacred ceremony. We don't record it, we can't stream it, but we invite all of our people, all of our tribe we give you the day and time, and my queen has a very special Reiki healing transmission you can listen to, and we do that at the end, like the last weekend. We let you know a week beforehand when that ceremony is, and you can join us wherever you are in the world, through the etheric, and we transmit the Reiki energy, the pranic life force, the Qi energy. Qi is energy in Chinese and Taoism. Buddhism, Qi means energy, either CHI or QI. So we transmit that energy. We connect with your higher self and transmit the Reiki, the universal life force, to you through the etheric field, through the quantum field. So that's something else we offer to all those that continue to help support us. We couldn't be doing this work without all of your financial support. So we're very grateful for all of you, and just hang in there a little bit longer with us. I know we're very close to our divine dispensation. I put out I've been updating every day for the last week. Every day, our people are sending us more and more information. I can't keep up with it all. I can't respond to every email, every message we get, but I'm doing my best. I'm working 10 hours a day, 7 days a week for all of you, knowing that very soon we'll be free from this debt slavery system, and then we could just kick back and chill out, do our humanitarian projects. We have many potential projects, so beginning with our kin's domain. This is one thing I wanted to talk about. The divine dispensation is coming, freeing us from the debt, and also the funds coming to us and our people, those with a good heart, those of our humanitarian people, and this is all linked to the med beds, to the healing beds, that the Earth Alliance will be releasing. These will be free for our people, our good people of the new Earth. So we see this quantum financial system. This is a benevolent system that will be released to keep any of the dark that's left from hacking into the funds, from hacking into our information. Many of us are experiencing this. Many of our people, I was hacked, all of my accounts, my bank accounts, my online accounts. Luckily, they didn't get into my main YouTube channel, but they tried, every day they were hacking. So now I'm signed up for some system that monitors, and every week I'm getting my email, username and passwords on the dark web. They're constantly putting all my information on there, so I have to constantly be changing my passwords to my email, to my Gmail. I have two-step verification, but they're getting through that on a lot of it. My Facebook had two-step verification. That I had 30,000 followers. So they're crazy times, brothers and sisters, but we're going to see this through. We know we're very close to what we call the event. We feel that many of these things are coinciding. We're in this harmonic convergence. So all these harmonies are, vibration frequencies are coming together through this, into this benevolent timeline we call the one true organic ascension timeline. It goes by many names, but most of you know what I'm talking about here. I won't go into depth in that, but I just wanted to let you know that we're very close. Check out on our what is it, Council of Nine. I had to start a new channel, was locked out of that. They even shut down one of my ex accounts, said I was breaking community rules. Nothing's free from these nefarious activities. And all I was doing was posting, my videos from YouTube on, X, which was, most of is formerly Twitter. I have several accounts there. Prime Disclosure's my backup account. It's always been my backup because they've shut down my channels in the past. YouTube, all this control system, and you say the wrong thing, they shut you down like that. And this is my livelihood, so I have to be careful what I say and what I put out on my YouTube channels, all my social media, but that's gonna end real soon. The white hats, the good people are taking over all these things, but we're still not out of the woods yet. But we're very close. We feel like potentially within the next week, this RV could happen, revaluation of currency. Our people we'll start getting the funds, basic, our families, many of our people are on the streets. Many of our people are going hungry. Many of our people are homeless. This is nonsense. There's, trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars circulating around. But, this is going to be the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. Mark my words. My words are golden. I do not speak from any but malevolence. I speak from my heart. I transmit the information that I can, the knowledge that I have. I know some of this is very convoluted. There's a lot of debating, disputing, a lot of fear-mongering going on in our communities, in our light workers community. So just turn that nonsense off. Don't engage. This is all part of the separation game, all this fear-mongering and attacks and nonsense and these trolls and all these things. I know if you go online, you're experiencing that, but that's all part of the distractions to keep you out of your heart. I say, laugh, find your joy. Laugh, starve an archon, find, laugh at something, find something that brings you joy, because our true nature, our natural state, our state of the Tao is joy, is happiness, is love, it's peace, all these negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions. That's all part of the Maya, the matrix, the illusion. And that's to keep the vibration, the frequency down, to keep people in fear. Fear is their greatest tool, the tool of the dark, the tool of the false ones, I call them ignorant, not evil. Evil's part of their program. We know that it's because of ignorance that has caused the problems in the world. Through enlightenment, through awakening, we free ourselves and free our people, free all sentient beings from these nefarious systems. So I'm going to wrap this up now. Be sure to check the links in the video below, and just let you all know, the eagle and the condor, my sacred condor, and I, every day we're anchoring in the divine union codes. We're anchoring in for all of you the abundance codes. Abundance is here now. We just have to hold the code, hold the frequency of divine union, of abundance, of prosperity, of liberation. And we're doing it. We're holding the codes, the keys. We're right at the precipice of our quantum leap of consciousness into the new human we call Homo Luminous, light beings. And we're right on that precipice. In Zen Buddhism, we say a hair's width is 1,000,000 miles, because you're either there or you're not. So we're there. We're right on the precipice, and it's just going to take one step, one leap of faith, we say, leap of faith into the unknown. Step outside of our comfort zone, speak from our heart. Do not let these nefarious beings, entities, energies, whatever you want to call them, stop you from your work, from your mission, your great light work, from your love work, from holding the line, because victory is always to the light. Victory is to love and truth. We hold the sword of truth. Truth that is, we are one with Source. We're one with God, whatever name you want to give to God. You could say Buddha. You could say the Christos consciousness. You could say Christ. You can say, Allah, whatever name. This isn't about concepts. We're not fundamentalists. We're not ideologists. Did I just make that word up? But whatever, the ideologies, we transcend this fundamentalism of I'm right, you're wrong, this nonsense of stupidity, I call it, which is ignorance, thinking, this is self-importance, the false self. Our true self, our true nature, our sacred self knows that we're all equal, we're all one. This is oneness consciousness. So we just have to laugh at the stupidity, at the nonsense. A good friend of mine used to say, I have to laugh to keep from crying. He was always laughing at nonsense and saying nonsense. It's, the Tao we call crazy wisdom. We laugh at the clouds, the beauty of nature. We laugh at ourselves because We know it's all an illusion, but we're playing this game through and through and through until we can free all minds, all consciousness. We lowered our frequency into the simulation to heal it from the inside out. You know, our ground crew, earth angelics, you know, came in this most challenging time when our physical vessels are the most sensitive nervous system in all of time, all of space, all of history, whatever. But we're here, we're doing it, we're successful. We have already succeeded because we saw this through until this eternal now, this time of great convergence, this time of great awakening, you know, that we've seen it through. So thank you all very much. I'm going to end this now. I'll be sure to check out our daily transmissions. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And again, you know, we appreciate all the support on Patreon and donations. You can go to whitegoldeagle.com if you'd like to, you know, take part of our guided meditations, or my Sacred Condor's new Earth Ascension report, which will be putting out weekly, and we look forward to transmitting that information and her knowledge and her sweet, sweet energy of divine feminine, you know, the divine goddess, the Magdalene, the Gaian energy, our divine Gaia, manifesting through our divine feminine energies, our goddesses that are all over this realm. We appreciate each and every one of you. We send you so much love, blessings, and bliss in the light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day, awakening journey. Namaste.
As you inhale, imagine a warm light filling your lungs. As you exhale, allow your body to relax with the tension falling away. Now imagine yourself surrounded by a protective golden light. Visualize this light creating a shield around you, allowing only positive and loving energies to enter at this time. Now begin to ground yourself. Feel the energy from the earth below you. Visualize roots extending from your body and into the ground, anchoring you to the core of the earth. In your mind, express your intention to meet your spirit guide. Silently or out loud, say something like, "I open myself to the presence of my spirit guide. I invite them to join me on this journey with love, light, and pure intention." Now envision a beautiful, peaceful, and safe space around you. This could be a forest, a beach, a meadow, or any place that feels serene to you. Take a moment to explore and immerse yourself in the beautiful details of this space. As you navigate your sacred space, be open to encountering your spirit guide. They may appear as a person, an animal, or even a symbolic figure. They may appear as pure energy as well. Trust your instincts and allow the experience to unfold naturally. When your spirit guide appears, greet them with love and gratitude. You may ask if they have a message for you, or if there's guidance they wish to share. If it feels right to you, engage in a silent or verbal conversation with your guide. You can ask any questions you may have and listen for their response. Trust your intuition and let the communication flow naturally. Your spirit guide may offer insights, guidance, or gifts of wisdom. Be open to receiving this information with an open heart and an open mind.